Hello and welcome to Yoli Pocast, episode 24. I'm Mr. Happy.
And I am Survivemetoday. And this week, so this week we have a lot to cover. This might be our first two-parter because you might be going in a bit to get groceries, go on the 245 and come back.
So yeah, it's going to be a shorter episode, but we'll get that stuff probably next week.
Yeah, so have you seen Deadman Tomis? Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh, I was going to make an analogy from the Multiverse of Madness trailer to there.
Oh, okay. Sandy, even if I don't get it.
Yeah, it was. So, I mean, I've been watching a lot of movies when I have come back, but first things first, we should our weeks.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So my week has been very eventful because I just came back from France where I was for the past 3 weeks. So yeah, I basically just came back and I've been back since Thursday. But yeah, so the first half of my week was finishing up my time in France, spending an overnight layover in Ireland, and then, getting back here.
Yeah, and my week has just been, I'm done with school. We might have time to get to that, might not. Are just updating on our school trips. But yeah, watching, so I reckon you've seen that trailer, Multiverse.
I've seen the movie.
I've seen the movie. Oh, you've seen the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're not. We'll touch. I think I don't know. Should I wait for a whole brand new podcast to do the trailer and a movie recap?
Oh, we can talk about that.
Um,
Yeah, that's fine.
So, yeah, seeing that trailer, well, it was chaotic. Then it's the multiverse after all. And, well, I don't know if you remember the end, that undead guy.
Oh,
I
yes.
might have mentioned the villain of Captain of was about to say Captain Sparkles there. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Oh,
The Spaniard.
okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it. It's similar to that.
Yeah, he looked similar to that, cause he's an undead Spaniard.
Okay.
Something should happen there. Just saying. So, yeah, I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
So, so our school, yeah, we'll touch more up on the trailer and the movie, I think, after this two-parter. If it is a two-parter, we still don't know. So, yeah, so I got back from, like, Momentous doing a year there. I think a summer and winter there. And yes, it was good, met some new friends. Hopefully we'll have a lot of, well, I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't take a lot of pictures, but I'll show you the pictures I have, the audience, and also, yeah, so, so, lost fun. Yeah, so I did a lot of hiking. It's, there. I will be coming out with a whole vlog video for it. this probably is going to be the last one where I rely on the green screen a little more than you would just like normally have footage. Just footage you, I don't know, put together. And so, yeah, so this kind of, I think my first year and last year of college, I actually went to New Mexico just because there was a campus away from campus because of COVID and all of that. And met some really good folks, good people. It was a Christian, like a Christian campus, which was good. I yes, did lots of hiking and rock climbing, like I said.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
We were introduced to two new activities, redneck paintball and archery tag. That was the first semester. Second semester, we actually, after our break, I think it was a week or a month break.
Okay.
We went on a missions trip to Costa Rica.
Yeah,
So that was nice. And then we went to like Idaho.
Oh. What'd you do
We went like there was some rappelling. Yeah. I think our first year the students, not me, cause I am terrified of height. They rappelled off like a 50, I think just 50 feet down.
Okay. Cool.
And I heard that there was like a cliff you could, a cliff you could hang.
Like hang off of?
Well, we hike up and then it was like a 30. Adam was, well, the guy was Adam Simpson, who was our leader. He's not here to correct me if I'm making a mistake, but I believe it was, he said 30,000 feet to repel,
Definitely not that. That
or
would be
300,
300 sounds good, yeah.
300 feet, maybe.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, so that, yeah, I definitely didn't want to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
And if it was 3,000, that would be a long way. Imagine having to use the bathroom up there. Too much TMI. So yeah, that was pretty much the recap of my year. I
Okay.
think that was, I can go back. I don't think I'm gonna go back or go back to community college. I think this was my final year, but you have just finished your first year
Yes. Yeah.
at Dickinson College,
Mm-hmm.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah, and it was good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I'm going there. Of course, the best part was what I just did, which was a trip to France. Yeah, like I said, I just got back from a 3-week trip.
Yeah, was that like school fun?
Yeah, it's like a part of it was like an extension to the French course that I was taking
Oh,
at school. Yeah. We have like a whole center in France. Like, yeah, with, our teachers and all that, and our staff there. And it was run by them. Yeah. So, yeah, it was technically not just for fun, but like the amount of schoolwork that I did was not that much. It was pretty chill. We mostly just did activities and had to like write a little bit about some of them, but not really much. It was mostly just having fun and exploring, doing usual vacation-y type stuff. So,
yeah, that was more of Costa Rica, like paradise.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, how was camp, how was the campus, how's, how was college life there?
It's good. Yeah, I really
Yeah.
like the campus and its size. It's not huge. There's only about 2,500 students, I think even less than that, at Dickinson. So the campus is like pretty easy. You can walk from one end to the other in 10 minutes, which is super nice because it means you're never like that far away from where you need to go. Yeah, and it's all like sort of very closely connected too, which I love. For anyone not watching the video, I found a really cool game.
Oh, did you explore this ice spike?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I like the campus a lot. Yeah, it's also just kind of nicely, like a lot of the buildings are really nice and old by American standards, not by French standards that I've discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, your campus looked, well, hopefully I can see pictures. But maybe your campus was nicer than mine. My campus was nice, but not the construction. Like, they were very lenient with the construction. It looked like it was only done like a year at a time.
What do you mean?
The construction, like, there were potholes almost everywhere,
Okay. Alright.
and there just was, I think, things that were going to be done but weren't getting done at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's pretty new, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right. So.
not many students. That's why we were going to have roommates, but there was just too few students, so we each had our own room.
Okay. Well, that's
And
nice to know.
our rules kind of were a little different than normal college rules. I mean,
like any
because boys and girls can go into opposite dorms, which I think is the same at regular college.
Mine, you can.
Oh,
Like, we don't really have any rules for that sort of thing.
yeah.
It might be that way under Christian colleges.
So yeah, we we also I lost my train of thought. This
Oh, you found an abandoned village?
yeah.
Oh, cool. Those are rare.
Oh, pumpkins. Should make a pumpkin farm.
Oh, so you're talking about rules that were at your...
Yeah, there were like rules. Of course, there were separate dorms for girls and boys. Probably the same at regular college, maybe.
Yeah. I think some of ours are mixed, but most of them are separate, yeah.
And I think it's because at it's a Christian campus, I guess they're supposed to kind of uphold a more godly view and try to be responsible, good Christians for your fellow mates. Yeah, just not, I guess, not getting tempted by the devil. Which, I mean, usually at I mean, there was like a huge. We had a huge talk, like a drinking problem. There's. That's way different from a regular college. They wouldn't probably sit down and have a talk like that. Like, but this.
They did have us. They didn't have us that, but like before, like before we got to campus, they had us like go through a whole like presentation course thing about like that.
Yeah.
I guess because they have to not be liable.
Well, a couple students were caught. Like, they snuck out and went off campus and brought drugs back to the campus.
Ooh.
And they drunk. Their reasoning was very poor, I think. They just said, oh yeah, we just wanted to try, and Adam was kind of like, well, you don't get drunk to try it out. Yeah, so that was the whole talk. If Adam said if it went any differently, if that they would have to shut down the campus.
Oh wow.
I probably there's nothing that severe. I mean, I think you'll get suspended
Yeah.
at college, but they won't, if you get caught, not shut down the whole
No.
campus.
No.
And and they said, oh, if this went any differently, then we wouldn't have this program for future generations.
Okay, what the hell's going on with Snapchat? Okay. See, I go to. Oh.
Oh wow. Let's see. Okay. Well, it's 2:25, so we should probably wrap up.
Yeah, so we'll we'll just jump straight to recommendations. We might think of something for part 2. I think we'll have to continue this conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, so recommendations for this week. I don't know if there's any new hot sauces. If there is, I would, well, I'm not gonna do this every week. But if you want recommendations for hot sauces, actually there's a cool channel you can go to called Hot Ones. I think it's just, I don't know who the host is, Sean Evans. Yeah, I think it's just that. But there's also a talking element to it,
Right.
which is kind of cool.
I guess for me, I'll just save my new update and find the warden and try and get good loot.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
And I guess we'll end on that note. Avoid creeping myself. Okay. Until next week.
Bye.